Yo, what's going on, Stars and Stars? This is Blackstar359, and today I have a topic that I like to talk about. Friends, family, and I should probably start a game. It's gonna be a lifetime. But this topic is a topic I like to start with, I like talking with friends, family, people that I know, and this topic is motivation. And this could be a thing where I talk about motivation a lot, and I could try and motivate people, and that's down the road. Let's talk about this. My motivation. Not real world motivation, more gaming motivation. I could talk about real world motivation in another video, because it's mostly friends, family, and all that stuff. There's only 3 people on the team, so it's great. I can do okay. So let me start with why I'm motivated to play games. I'm gonna be dead serious. I want to be as good as Clayster, the MLG pro player, who has multiple titles, won the most money in Modern Warfare 2. Decided to throw that in there. COD Champs MVP, only person to have 1 gold medal and 1 ring. Karma may have 2 rings, but he has a chain and a ring, so sorry, Karma. Now, let me talk real quick about what he's done, like, and ever to motivate me. The first event I ever watched Clay in, like, I attended MLG Dallas, and I went for 1 day only because I didn't really understand it at the time. MLG Dallas 2013, when he was Youth Unite. And then I saw him play. I didn't go to Anaheim, but I watched it on stream, and I watched him play with Complexity, and that's where I heard the name Clayster everywhere. Everyone was talking about Clayster, and I was like, who's Clayster? I didn't know what he looked like, and then I slowly found out that what he looked like, and he is by far my favorite player, my motivation to play, and my pretty much everything that I do gaming is based around Clayster. So why he motivates me is because his intensity, his skill at the game. I'm gonna stop going to that window. His skill in the game, it's amazing. He knows how to play. He's extremely smart. He's a really good player. I'm gonna bring in Champs at this. Won the COD Champs MVP, first ever. And people don't give him the respect he deserves, honestly. You know, people talk about how there's better pro players, but I don't think there is. I mean, I might be biased because he is my favorite pro player, and I just kind of follow what team he's on. Excuse me. I follow whatever team he's on. But, I mean, I do like other players, but none of them match this one. Not Clayster. He's a unique player. People want to give him flag, and I'll talk about this. People give him flag because he had his KD and how they were calling him a kill whore at Champs. Like, that's what he's supposed to do. That's his job. He's supposed to watch the hill, make sure no one's getting in, and if they do, he's supposed to kill them. That's his job. That's his job on the team. When you have replays playing OBJ and all in attach doing his thing, and then JCap doing his thing, and usually, you know, getting kills and making sure, you know, replay or attach does the OBJ too, but those are different players. Not what I'm here to talk about. So Clayster, um, the motivation I really did get from him was during champs. I uh, I saw him tweet. I think it was the night after, not after champs, after they who did they play? No, I think it was after the second night. So I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. It may have been after the second night, but after one of the nights, he kind of called Optic and Envy out on Twitter. Not really, but the quote was, "Throw me to the wolves, and I'll come back leading the pack." And I was like, dang. I was like, if that's not a shot at Optic and Envy, I don't know what it is then. Other than that, because that's really what they did. They threw, Optic dropped him. He went to Envy, and then Envy said that, they were gonna trade him to Denial. They threw him to the Wolves, and he came back leading the Wolf pack and win champs. Um, after all the flack he got, as saying he wasn't as good as this player and that player, or stuff like that, he showed that he is the best player in the world. He's such a great player, and I could say that a million times, and it would never be wrong, because for everyone that's ever said Clay's overrated, they don't know what they're talking about, or they're just one of the Optic fans that doesn't understand anything other than Optic. Like, that's all they like. Now, I could go on for 2 or 3 days talking about Optic fans, but I'm not. But like when they dropped him, I know that people were like, oh, it's because he wasn't good enough. But maybe he wasn't the problem. Maybe he wasn't the problem. Because I didn't see a problem with him. He was doing good at every event, from what I remember. Maybe he wasn't the problem. Maybe it was the other players. Good job. Sorry. If that offended anybody. But, I mean, I'm not going to hate on Nadeshot because he's probably a really cool person. I don't like his in-game self, is what I should say. I do like Optic. I'm not a fanboy over them, but I do like them. I'm gonna go in here so I don't die. But I do like the team. But that's, again, not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Clay. So here's my motivation, and I guess I said that like 3 times in this and haven't explained it. The motivation I get from him is to play better at this game. Now, it may not show in this game, being 21 and 23, but I'm also playing against shotguns, and I don't have any common sense, and I'm running back into the place where I'm getting killed. But he inspires me to play better, to be smarter at this game. Smart? Does that work there? No, I don't know. But everything I've ever gotten from a stream or anything, or things I learned from streams, they're usually from his stream, and it's because he's a great player. And it's not just him. I'm not gonna say it's just him that carries the team and this and that, because it can't just be a one-man job. He does have a great team. But yeah, he is my motivation to be great at this game. And if I don't succeed, then I know that I did something wrong, because if I'm not playing this game and getting money in Black Ops 3, I've known I've done something wrong. I'm not learning enough, and I will watch his streams, and I will do everything I can to learn how he plays and how he does his thing, because I will be as good as him one day. He motivates me to talk like this, to be confident in who I am as a player. Hey, and trust me, if it ever gets to the point where I'm playing at a competitive level, I'll be up there with him. Maybe not on his team, or maybe not, you know, and I may not be winning, but I'll be up there with him, some way or another. That's how confident I am, and I've learned all of that confidence from him about this game, because he's so confident in himself. He's ready to get to main stage every time, and not just main stage grand finals. And if he doesn't get there, he's mad, or not mad, but probably mad. He knows he could do better, and he wants to fix that. So yes, Clayster is my favorite player and my motivation.